Hello, on day 40 of this Lenten avoidance of plastic. Just wanted to reflect a bit again. I put in the title, was Jesus killed by the plastics manufacturers? And of course he wasn't, but maybe he was killed by their ancestors. What I invite you to do, because I've found it very helpful, is during Holy Week, as well as reminding ourselves of why Jesus died, why he died for each one of us, why he died to save us and open up the way to God the Father, as well as remembering why he died, is to ask the other question that should be asked, which was, why was he killed? And just look through the Holy Week as things change and gradually his enemies, who are the religious, who he upset an enormous amount, royalty, because Herod was really jealous of him and mocks him, and eventually the Romans, once Pilate was convinced that Jesus was a troublemaker. The religious royalty and the Romans then ganged up on Jesus to kill him. And that same coalition is trying to ruin the world. The religious, the fanatics, Christians, as well as other religions. Herod stands for royalty, and royalty is privilege and power, as indeed are the Romans, privilege and power. And we see in our society those with privilege and power are making the decisions about how much plastic we have and what sort of food we eat and how much sugar is put in stuff to keep us in check, in line. And then the Romans, with their military power, you look around the world at the mess that the military have and continue to make of our world. There's a really interesting verse in Luke 23 and verse 12. It's after Jesus, Pilate sends Jesus to Herod, then Herod sends Jesus dressed in fine clothes and fine underwear. We find out later, sends him back to Pilate. And it says, and Herod and Pilate became friends with each other that day. For before this, they had been at enmity with each other. And when royalty and aristocracy and privilege are in coalition with the military, and we see that on our own country. What's the betting Harry gets married in a military uniform? That's the usual tradition, isn't it? Once you see this coalition, you begin to see where the power is, and then you add in the economic power to that. And then there's the powers and principalities in the spiritual realm. That's who we're fighting against in our stand against plastic and our stand against the exploitation of our world. So that's my challenge this week. Not for you to, well, yes, of course, continue avoiding plastic and looking for new ideas, but go deeper. And in Holy Week, think, I know why Jesus died, but why and by whom was he killed? And reflect on that, and I think the Holy Spirit will inspire you and open things up for you. Do let me know. Paste, put an entry on this Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter page that you see this on. But bless you. Have a wonderful week. And I pray that you will have revelation. In the meantime, it's a nice day going out to the park now. But do tune in tomorrow for day 41. Who knows what we might have to say. Thanks a lot. Bye.